Hello everybody and welcome to part 23 of Assaltya. We left with this fork in the road, but before I forget I want to go ahead and make a correction. We had just hit the threshold for purchasing with faith and I must have clicked off it. So if you ever wonder why every turn I try to address all the prompts and all the various information here, that is why. It helps me to avoid such things. So there we go. That's more happiness and, faith per turn and of course culture. Alright, so going to the fork in the road with the build, the way I see it is we have one death squad here, ranged plus melee, that's 2. Here's 3. Ranged plus melee makes 4. Here's 5. So that's 5 death squads we have running about. That's good for like east, west, central, central, Ulundi, and then down south. That's 4. And then having one going over to Inkaland. So I'm content with switching back to infrastructure. That all said, let's get in the bay, zoom way out so we can try to keep eyes on Ardia as well as our city-states. There goes our wine, and I see an embarked cannon and an embarked knight. Very good, very good. Not so much the wine thing, but at least we saw that coming and didn't strand ourselves here. Okay, so 312 science per turn. This is secularism. So we'll go ahead and go around to all of our cities. A surge just grew. That brings us to stagnation. Probably not good. This city's playing by its own rules. We'll go ahead and do that, which also slows down the growth, which is good for now because we're about to conquer a couple of Incan cities. So our happiness is going to get a little stretched. We'll go like that. It says the city's growing in 1, so let's do that just for min-max. The city's already working the workshop. Can't see the tile yields, but we already know we're good there. And then we'll do that. So that's everything. So we went from 312 to 373. That's a gain of 61. So 300 and some change. That's about a 20% increase in science per turn just from that one policy. So spectacular. Alright, as for this city, we're going to go ahead and continue selling. We're going to need as much gold as we can. We're about to have a need to upgrade one of our to Gatling guns, one of our crossbows to Gatling guns, and then of course we believe that once Ardia has taken, chemistry will be online, which means cannons. We have 3 siege towers here that are not even trebuchets yet, so like I said, lots and lots of upgrades means need for lots and lots of gold. Alright, that's frigate number 5, so let's go ahead and get started on privateer number 2. And then we can get to building cargo ships in our coastal cities. Lost wine from Geneva. We knew that was going to happen. Trespassing in Bliblos. Hanoi requests a road. Alright, so we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles. The workers we have in the area are working on hills, and I want to chop this down regardless because of Pisa. We're going to have industrialization next turn, which means we'll figure out where coal is. So I'll tell you what, let's try and save delegating workers to building a road to Hanoi until we know where the coal is. Alright, he finishes a repair there, which means our crossbow here can pillage. And then as far as taking a shot here, my thoughts are this guy's furthest back, which means he can escape the easiest. He's also the only one that if he were to attack us does not get damaged back. So let's go ahead and wipe him out, and that way if these guys attack we can just kind of tank it. We got this worker here. We'll bring this in to kind of dissuade them, hopefully. Or not, like we'll take the XP, right? Okay, so that brings us down here. We can just go ahead and get rid of that. We'll have this guy hop up on the hill. 2 siege towers want to come in here. We'll take the one that's damaged and put him on the tile that can be pillaged. Naturally. And now he can zoom forward, take a shot with Sapper. And then Mr. Range, since this is a hill, can zoom forward and take his shot with Sapper. Which means we're not going to need this guy. We'll have him come here. He can pillage that next turn. I don't see a need for us to be repairing tiles here. So we can have the worker just head over towards Rome, and that means the Great General can come forward to here, still be influencing everybody, be able to hop into the water next turn probably. Okay, If I had realized we weren't going to wipe him out altogether, I probably would have made more of an effort to capture this. I mean, we can antagonize it, but it's Inca. They can hop on hills, so I really don't see this guy. But that's fine. We got to get him over here, too. All the roads in Machu are pretty much done. Obviously, this guy will come out later, but for now, let's go ahead and rip up these roads. Save a bit of money. Same up here. He can go ahead and rip that up. We're done traveling everybody through here. Save that little bit of maintenance cost. Alright, he's coming over here. Let's go ahead and address this. Let's try truffles for 7. Not going for it. So let's try horses for 2. Not going for it. So full value for these together would be 9. We're probably doing on like fractions at this point. Let's try 8. Hey, it works. Alright. He's got 3 left, so we should be able to do 2 for 3. Because that's the goal here. Just take all of his money. Maximize the money that we have. Because of all the upgrades, as I mentioned. So let's see here. He's heading over to land. The bay. It is time for the bay. Alright. So we can see 3 embarked units that were frigates can one-shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cannot shoot on Ardia this turn. If we were to come down to, say, here, though, shoot that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get back, no problem. So let's have this caravel move up, because he can get some eyes into medial lane, just to make sure we don't have a better target than just a simple worker. And it would appear that we do not. So, we can definitely have him come down here. We know that. And I'm looking at, we have 2 embarked units here. The way I see it, the only 2 hexes we have are here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So we should be able to do it. Let's see, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, which means he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that idea because I want to see more into here just to make sure moving a boat up into here is safe. And it does appear to be that way. So let's move him out of the other guy's way. We'll do that and that. Alright, so that just leaves this caravel. We know this guy is on a return path, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here. We have some mobility to burn, so let's step forward. Hey, you see? We learned about a cannon we didn't know was there. Nice. There we go. Over here, we were going nuts with the trading post just because this was a puppet. But now that it's annexed, I figure let's give ourselves at least 1 good growth tile in case we shift into a growth phase. Alright, these guys are coming down to the camp here. So we're going to move our range like so, and then have him come peek. Pikeman, alright, we should be able to hide in the bushes here. Be a little extra safe. You, sir, are a human monument. You are waiting for coal to appear. I'm just going to go ahead and heal this guy up. 62, yeah, healing 2 turns. These guys are going to head onto the road. We basically have 2 death squads worth in the north. And we do want to send one of the ones heading south over to Inca land. These guys can step and shoot, and step and shoot, and then he can block there. So we should be able to clean that up next turn based on the numbers I'm seeing. No problem. Alright, this guy's heading east. Either we're going to be a better scout than the worker we have sending over there, or maybe we come land over here if they actually get on with attacking Cersei, or maybe we come over here, or maybe we even have them come over here to be a human monument. Don't know, but we do know that east is the way to go. This guy, let's see, 3, 2, 1, 0. So let's go diagonal to here and stay on this horizontal for now. Try to clean up as much cloud as we can. If Cersei starts to fall, we might need them to swoop in to help. Otherwise, we're going to want these frigates to come over here to... Because Mediolanum has 5 places that ranged can act on it without getting in the way of melee. So after Ardia, this will be a great spot to just kind of stay in the bay and like shoot any dissenters that come our way. Alright, looks like we're done for this turn. Let me just double check our greens here. To call, we've already addressed at the top because of secularism. Everything looks great, so we'll focus on the bay here and pass that turn. 200 gold, nice. Ooh, look who tucked away a cannon and a Galeas. Dude, you're in the way. We're trying to watch the action here. Alright, that's nothing going on there. Alright, so it looks like the trebuchet that was over there got smoked. Ooh, that knight gets smoked. And another trebuchet's on the march.
Industrialization based on machinery.
Very nice.
Referred to as a characteristic of
Okay,
our
so
age.
we are in industrialization now. The unsaid
being
thing
wrought
that
by
changes
technology.
here is that we will no longer spawn profits freely. We'll have to manually buy them. So we'll have to remember to keep an eye on this once we hit, I believe it's 800 faith at this point, to do that. And then, of course, we can do Gatling guns and coal. We could do Big Ben if we had opened commerce. Is that what it is? Commerce? Yeah. Okay. Okay. First things first. We have a new spy. Who is the city-state who is weakest on our ally? Geneva. Well, we definitely want to keep them in the fold for as long as we're at war with Rome, or until they squander their entire military and can't really help us any further. So we've addressed that. Let's see, coal number 1. We actually have 2. Ooh, it's in Tikal, or Ulundi. Nice. Where's the other one? Machu. Ugh. Alright, this is 7. I believe they always come in 7, right? Packs of 7. Okay. So what I want to do is just take a look around. We don't care about every last source of coal, but let's try and find an alternate source that would allow us... Oh, look at this. If we had gone for the pearls, this is where we would have settled. We would have had the coal right now. That would have been pretty awesome. Yeah, we don't care about every source. Hey, here's some coal, and it's right on the border of Nimrod. Okay, so there's our second source. We only need these for factories and ironclad, so even a 1 pack of 7 might have been enough. But so let's have this worker say 1, 2, 1 movement point, 2. So we can pre-build a farm there and still land into the forestation next turn. Let's pull these workers off of their projects since we know their projects aren't... Oh, not this one, not this one. You continue, you chop. Almost made a mistake there. We'll have them come up and start doing the road to Hanoi now that we know what we do and do not need from them. Alright, so what this means is we do not need to keep Machu just for that. So let's take this moment to sell off from Machu. There's that. Alright, we grew in Tikal. We knew we were going to. This leaves us in a position of +3 food. So pulling from any of these 3 food tiles would render the city stagnant. Probably not worth it. So, moving on. Alright. New camp forms. This is going to be for the Eastern Death Squad, who will be cleaning up here. So what I'll do is I'll leave that prompt up to the end of the turn. Tierseek's a great scientist. Monaco wants Taoism. That's way down here. I don't see that happening, although we are going to save up for a profit, so maybe we can reconsider. Gives us a little culture, gives us a little science. Alright, speaking of science, it's time to pick a tech. We have every reason to believe we're going to get chemistry from Rome. And for my money, the next targets are either going to be rifling or military science as far as advancing our military. I like this for Brandenburg Gate and, of course, the academies. And I like this just because it's melee. Not a small upgrade either, a big one. Either way, we're going to need metallurgy, and so let's just go that way. Our workers are all good. Let's check all the greens here. Everything looks good. No trades. Okay, let's get into the action. We already sold here. Here's the main event-ish. So we can say pillage, 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 and pillage. This guy can just go along. We definitely don't need him any further. We'll take our shots. Bang, bang. And let's see. I'll hit with this guy. Okay. We just capture outright. Good. Good, good, good. We can view the city, but it doesn't even matter what's here or not. We're always going to raise, which means we come in here. And it just occurred to me that maybe we should have been attacking Ardia before we did this, because now we're in unhappiness. Gold. We'll sell off. Workshop. It's the most lump sum and maintenance at this point. It's going to make us choose a project. And indeed... Alright, so We can have him hop in the water this turn. Whoop. Oh, he only has one movement point left. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. And then that. He can go ahead and hop in the water there. We don't need this guy hopping in the water yet, because he's got upgrades to do. Same with this guy here. Indeed, they did evade. So this is kind of a problem that our happiness is a temporary problem, but a problem nonetheless. We should have attacked Ardia first, so that's on me. We do have over 600 gold right now, so what we could do is come to Seoul and buy the court. Well, hang on. Seoul is 11. Venice is 10. So yeah, Seoul and buy the courthouse. A bit of a ding. Oh yeah, but that's 6 happiness just on tap like that. All right. So let's see here. He can only shoot that guy, so we'll do that. Will you be able to kill this guy outright? Indeed. Okay. So what this means is he can actually go back to repairing. We'll finish repair next turn. He can pillage, step to here to pillage. This guy can pillage here, step to here to pillage. Alrighty. We're just about done with these guys. I do want to get some eyes in here in case they have a caravan. So there's that. He's coming to here. We already did that. So we're pretty much done over here. Tell him to wait. He's going to land. Right. Repair. Let's get to Ardia before I forget, because I already forgot once. Alright, so this is kind of neat. We have another trebuchet heading over. They killed the knight off here, so we don't know what they have here. This darkness is unfortunate. But that's not what's important here. What is important is that we get started on this city. And the way to do that first is to have him, because he's furthest away, technically come as far as he can, and shoot. And then we'll have this guy come to here and shoot. Alright, we're just basically dispersing here. Where's that going? Okay, there's a city tile there, I guess. Alright, so we did more than half, which is great. Because if the city's this damaged, they will almost certainly focus on the melee. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want to move here because we have every reason to believe that's a city tile. If we were to hit the city to weaken it further, then the triple hit would almost certainly kill off. If it's not going to already, we don't even know. So let's divvy it up, something like that and that. The reason being is because I want to be strong through here, because if he starts responding by sending any sort of boats or anything here, this is where it's going to be getting to us. So just want to be as prepared as possible. Alright, I think we're done over there. Let's see, he can zoom to there and shoot. He can step and shoot. Alright. Oh, yeah, coal. We found a coal and we didn't even get started on it. Alright. This is Byblos. And now we can actually have him captured, and there's a camp right here. Okay, so let us... We got to put in a turn on this now. Just because we have to get this. Let's have this guy come down. He can do the coal. And then he can go and get captured, which means we're going to have to walk away from this camp for a second. Let's see, this guy would better benefit from... Okay, so we'll have this guy come out to here. We'll have him do his healing in here. And we'll have this guy hop on the road to head down south. I know, yeah, we'll dangle a worker next turn. Okay. These guys are coming over here to head south. He's healing. He is zooming. He is zooming. He is 1, 2, 3, 6. Alright, so let's see here. Diagonal. Right in line with the city. So this is like the pivot point of whether we focus on Cloud or come up here. So hopefully we get some sort of progress on Cersei to get an idea of what's going to happen over there. Caravan. It's been a while since we've looked at the trade route situation. Nineveh to Budapest also spreads religion to some place that doesn't already have it. So Absolutely, that's where we want to go. Most money with benefits? Why not? Alrighty, so let's see here. Shoot. Oh yeah, clean and clear. Nicely done. And where was that camp again? Down there, okay. Hey, and look at that, end of turn, so we can go ahead and clear that off. Everything else is good because we checked it at the start. Feels like I'm forgetting something. Faith? No? Okay. I think we're good. Come on, Ardia! Alright, so they unload on a boat that's not so much to the forefront. That's good. Alright. Cersei is being threatened. I wish these guys were smarter. He's going to get bombarded by Arpinum, which means Cersei could bombard that. So I don't know that that's looking so good. Buenos Aires targets nearby encampment. That's probably the one that our guys in the east are about to... Yeah, we knew about that. Oh, we could capture him. It is going to take some time to get some upgrades going, right? Because of our cash we had to buy. Oh, I totally forgot about the situation over here when I bought the... Oh, if that could have gone differently. We could have done our business in the bay first, come here, and then just a couple of citizens being burned off would have put us back into happiness. Although, who knows, maybe that lack of unhappiness saved that boat from the triple hit killing him. I don't know. It's done deal. There's no point in... I do like to go over such things, though, just to not only acknowledge my mistakes, but help others see. Alright, so I guess it comes down to how much lump sum do we need? Like, do we really think the 7 gold? So we can come back to that. So we already sold here, right? Yep. Alright. So we delete this guy. That'll save some money. He is going to heal, I guess. We are about to capture Ardia, so we should have chemistry. Oh, we don't actually need chemistry to upgrade these guys to trebuchets anyways. So go ahead and do that and that. And this is not the one that needs to upgrade. So we can do that. This guy can come all the way to here and upgrade to Gatling gun. We have to do that. That's the important one. So we can go ahead and steal this worker to prevent him from rising up from there. Let's just go ahead and do it. This worker is cutting down there. So basically we want to go around the world collecting as much gold as we can to see... actually I take that back. We don't need to, right? Because what we were looking at is, will the difference of 7 make? And he becomes a trebuchet. That's going to cost 65. It's not clear what it's going to cost to become cannon. Let's see. So finish here. Pillage. Step to here. He's going to pillage. Step to here. And then he can come to here. That way we don't get bombarded at least. Okay, so he can hop here, take eyes over here, see if there's a caravan or not. Oh, and then also keep in mind, once we establish whether there's a caravan or not, we can make peace and probably tribute this. So we're not done yet over here. Heal. We do still have to sell in Machu. I'll tell you what, when we capture Ardia, we're going to get a cash prize, so let's go do that next. Alright, I don't think we're going to need all these boats, so I kind of want him to scout ahead. But we can do that after the capture, I suppose. Take all the shots we can, and hope, let's see, 24, the city has 25 remaining, not good enough. Alright, so let's capture there. We do get chemistry. We can view the city, but it doesn't matter. We're going to create puppet. We need the tiles over here. That was the whole point. The fact that we couldn't get this guy to capture kind of sucks, but at least now he can use all his movement points to heal. And we'll have this guy go 1, 2, just to get as much eyes as can. I'm not going to stop here because we'll get hurt. So we'll back up here again, capping off access to our weak spots. So there's that. Okay, chemistry is here. We did get some gold, although it doesn't look like much at all. That's a chop that's finished. We know he's going to build road to Hanoi. So let's go along here. Mines just got improved, and so did quarries. We're pretty much working. Oh, like look at this, 4+4 in the capital hammers. That's pretty great. Yeah, here 1. Didn't we have another quarry? 2 quarries. 1, 2, 3, 4 mines. So there's plus what? 6. Nice. No quarries or mines there, unfortunately. We do have a mine up here, but to give up 1 food for 1 faith, probably not worth it. Over here, mine and quarry just got improved. Over here, mine there, 2 quarries here, so there we go. Nice. So chemistry is not just for the cannons anymore. Alright, speaking of cannons, let's get back over here. Now that we do have a little bit more gold, we can upgrade this guy. And that means what we sell from here doesn't matter, so let's sell the one that's not going to hurt our happiness. So yeah, there's that. Okay. So it's unclear where these guys need to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it safe. Because until... Let's not do it like that. Let's do it like this. Until we're for sure... Until we get to the point of like this horizontal or this horizontal, we can always change our mind. So we can just head to Cersei and be like, oh, there's nothing going on there. Let's go to Mediolanum. So I'm not too worried about that. Hey, look at this. We finally get to land this guy. Cool. Get to land this guy. Alright. Time to dangle a worker. So there you go. You can have that. Which means he wants to head south. Across the river, preferably. We'll have this guy back up just so he has reason to believe this is cool. He comes down to there to continue with the coal. And we'll have those guys be like that. Alright. So we'll have these guys start heading south. Nice. We don't even have to interrupt this guy. And he comes over to pair with this guy. Alright, so these guys are heading south to go down here. We can actually take the road, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, boom, 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 boom. Looks good. Alright, so he's heading over. This worker is the one that's heading over to this coal. Now that the camp's cleared, we are cleared to do that. Alright. So let's put our eyes in the bay. It's not quite as exciting now because Ardia is solved, but nevertheless, here we go. Cersei's getting damaged. And I saw a green unit come over here. I don't know if I thought I saw a trebuchet, but yeah, because he only had 3 Gileas. It might be, but I don't think they can shoot from the water. Let's have a caravel come out this way. It's so nice that they have us and dissidents and 2 city-states to deal with all at once. Alright, the reason I did that is I wanted to take a peek over here because we see nothing over here, which means we can put all 3 frigates into these 2 guys. Because this should be a 1-shot, this should be a 2-shot, and if not, we can have the the city bombard clean up. There. Oh, piece of cake, for sure. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then heal. So we've dealt with that prompt there. This prompt is a camp down by Palanque. Okay, well he's heading south, or no, he's not heading south. He's west central, so we can do that. We'll get out of the way of this guy. He's west central as well. They can come down and address that. So that is sorted. I'll leave the prompt up again because it's real easy to lose sight once they start popping up like this. Hey, he went for it. So we can actually step south, shoot, nice, which means he can come get that guy, return it, and take the camp. More gold, nice. Ooh, did we just make allied with Byblos? We did, but only for a turn. However, after that turn expires, we'll still be friendly, which means the capital is going to be getting food now, so we can do that so we're not stagnating. But we are building hard, because we want to get these factories going here, so we want to build hard. Alright, Singapore desires trade route. I think that's one of the ones that we were planning on sending a cargo ship to, so that should be easy. Nimrod is about to grow, so let's go ahead and address that before we get ahead of ourselves. What else? Before we get into the main events. What else would be coming down here and selling stuff off? She only has 1 gold per turn. She doesn't sound all that upset with us. That's nice. We can go ahead and delete this guy for sure. He was just there for that reason. He's going to come over. So, happiness is holding. Let me take a peek over here. There is a caravan. It's going to land here next turn, so we'll stop. Plunder, pillage, peace. So let's have this guy come here. Pillage for the money. Worker's not going to be able to repair it in time. Okay, so we'll just do that. He will pillage, step up here so that we can go to bounce, in theory. Alright, so this should be sorted next turn. We'll get these guys out of the way so that the Gatling gun can jump in the water. And then we'll take a look at what we need to upgrade. 90, so we can only do one. Might as well be the one that's not the human monument right now. So there's that. And like I said, next turn we're going to get the caravan and tribute, so that should be very close to 300 gold. We can start getting started on these guys. He should be able to go 1, 1, 2, upgrade number 1. Step to here, upgrade number 2. Cool. So we go in here, we sell, let's see, 2 maintenance, so there's that. Very good. Oh! We could have upgraded him within borders. This makes more sense anyways. As for Machu, we don't need the lump sum this turn, so let's do this. And let's also say stop city raising. Since money is so tight, I think the happiness penalty for 1 more turn is acceptable. He's going to chew up the last of these road tiles, so he's going to be the worker that stays behind in Cusco. We have 1 worker that can jump in the water there. We already have 1 in the water here. So we thank you, gentlemen, but your services will no longer be required. So says Simon Phoenix. Alright, so we'll just have this guy heal up. He's placeholder for the time being. Have these guys start heading down south. Don't know if that camp's there. But this camp is coastal, so I'll tell you what, we should definitely be clinging to the coast. See, 2, 2, 2, 2. Ooh, look at that. What a beautiful holding pattern. Nice. If nothing else, we can hop in the water to get down here quicker if we do find that this camp is not there any longer. 1 more turn. This guy can jump in and we'll go from there. These guys are heading south. He's heading up for Hanoi Road. He will be joining him. He's getting started on chopping down that forest. Oh, and we also need money to buy this towel. Oof. Money, 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 money. Never enough money. Alright. Next turn we'll be able to have eyes over here. So, let's see, this diagonal. So let's go 2 and 1 just in case. We can still skate east if that's what we decide we're doing. Zoom out to make sure that our visibility with this guy is not wasted. Nice. Alright, what else? What else? You butts, you're in my way. But you saw that missionary there. If that had been our knight, we would have been able to jump over the Mongolian unit to grab the Roman one. Okay, so we are past the half-hour mark. We've accomplished a lot here. We're kind of on the cliffhanger of what's happening with Cersei. I look forward to that. It's pretty exciting. The idea, it's always a lot of fun when a city-state conquers a city, especially when they then raise it. So, also, you know what? That city has fur. Do we have any cities that want fur? No. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I do hope you're enjoying the series as a whole, but especially this episode. It's been a lot of fun for me. Please leave me a like and subscribe if you feel that I've earned it, and I will see you guys in the next part. Take care.